Hello, welcome to another draft. Another Ixalan draft. So we got a Primal Amulet. So instants and sorcery spells cost 1 last to cast. If you cast 4 of them, then this doubles. It doesn't double. It does copy it. It copies it and chooses new targets. So that's kind of a huge investment. Right, so you're spending 4 mana for essentially a do-nothing card. And then you need to cast 4 removal spells. And then it doubles your removal spells. I don't think that's worth playing in draft. It'd be fun to try, but I think probably just Raging Raptors is the pick here. This card's so good. Just 3 mana, 2/3, gets you lands, good in the Dinos deck, or just, you could play it in any deck. It helps you splash. I wish this card was better. Maybe, no, I don't think it's that good. But in a deck that it would be good, that's the kind of deck I want to play. But I think we're just going to take the Raptors here. This card seems awesome. Maybe we can wheel the Thrash of Raptors. Ooh. Okay. So we got a big dino here in Verdant Sarn's Avatar. But we also have Otepic Huntmaster, which is also amazing. So this card's good if you want to be like ramp-style dinosaurs, which might actually be what we want with Raging Raptors. I think this card is definitely playable. A 7 mana 5/5 is a bad rate, but the life gain does just help you get there. And yeah, I think it's between him and the Huntmaster. There's not much, I'm not going to take this green card. Unfriendly Fire is good, but I think the Huntmaster is a bit better given that we already have a dinosaur. This is tough. I guess there are a lot of similar payoff cards here, whereas this card is just going to be good in every dino deck. Actually, yeah, I think I can get more 7-drop big dinosaurs, and they're all pretty similar. But yeah, now, Huntmaster really helps power out the Horncrest or the Raging Raptors. And I like the Horncrest more than Suncrown Hunters and the Fathomfleet Firebrand. I think this card is quite good. But these cards also are pretty good. Especially, I think these are nice, especially if they only cost 5. But this card hits for 5 and really, really hard. So we have Dinosaur Stampede. I actually don't know how to evaluate that card just yet. It seems powerful, but I don't know if it's worth taking early over just another Tillinolli's Knight. This card seems amazing, especially in my last draft, just having a bunch of these attack for 3 on turn 3. It's very strong. I don't know how good this is. +2/+0 and trample is fine. I think I'd rather pick up a bunch of nice creatures before I pick up something like that, and the 2-drop slot's pretty nice. Getting solid 2-drops, I think in this format, are very important. So here we can grab a Grazing Whiptail. This card is great. Dinosaur blocks almost everything in the format. Other considerations, maybe a Verdant Rebirth, but I don't really like holding up 2 mana all the time when we're just trying to beat down, and this kind of fits exactly what we're trying to do. Okay, so now it's between Dino Stampede or just Commune. I think Commune with the Dinosaurs, given what we have so far, just helps fix our draws. One big issue that I've had lately is flooding out, and this can mitigate that. It can mitigate flood and the opposite mana screw. So it's kind of a good role player, and in a dinosaur deck, that's pretty hard to beat. So maybe I'm undervaluing Dino Jeez. I was just going to say maybe I'm undervaluing Dino Stampede, but I'll definitely pick one up on the wheel, because we just saw 3, and I can't imagine someone wants all of them. Here, we need to decide if we want a New Horizons or just a Colossal Dreadmaw. It's actually interesting. So New Horizons helps us ramp and beat down. This card is great, but it is 6 mana. I think I'm going to take New Horizons over the Dreadmaw, because this helps me cast future Dreadmaws, and it lets me splash cards like a Sky Terror. which I think is worth taking. Maybe. The other considerations could be Crash the Ramparts, or a Headstrong Brute, or I guess a Chalice, or a Keeper, but I think this card has enough upside. It's worth taking. Even if we don't end up playing it, we have 2 right now white sources for this card, and one of the better Dinosaurs, so seeing it late is a good sign. If we can get enough commune with the Dinosaurs, then splashing becomes much easier, because say you have like 4 white sources, with like 2 communes in your deck, then this looks through the top 5 cards of your library, and it's much easier to find like the lone white source that you need to cast a guy like this. So definitely need to prioritize that. Also, Raging Raptors helps cast it, and New Horizons. So yeah, pretty great start so far. All very synergistic cards. Following it up with a Thrash of Raptors. I think that's the one I saw in the beginning. This card's great, especially with the Huntmaster. Okay, this is actually a bit tough. So the Daggertooth is fine. I think probably the first Unfriendly Fire is better than like the first Daggertooth. But maybe if my mana curve gets crowded at 5, then I take the Daggertooth. But this card is very good. Being able to go to the face is important, especially when you're trying to beat down. Like Thrash of Raptors hits for 5. You hit them like twice and then Unfriendly Fire, and if you did any damage early on, they're just dead. Sun-Crowned Hunters, I guess, could be the pick. It's just big. If we can get enough of the 2-drop Dinosaur ramp guys, this card becomes very good. I'm very glad I didn't take the 7 mana 5/5 gain life guy, because I'd be like playing a knight and attacking for 2, and then waiting 6 turns, and then playing a 7/7 that does, or a 5/5 that does nothing. This guy seems way better. Dino Stampede. Okay, well if we want it, we got it. Maybe as a 1-of? Because it does pump our dinosaurs quite a bit. If we want flying dinos, we got them. Okay, we got... Yeah, I'm glad I didn't take this early. I don't think I want to play 2. I'm on the fence about even playing 1. If I get a lot of really cheap dinosaurs, I think this is good. But pumping up like some 3/3s is like fine, but not amazing. Ooh, Fell Flagship. What's that? Pirates you control get bigger, and whenever it deals a combat, they discard a card. Not amazing. Lightning Rig Crew, also only good in Pirates. There's another Unfriendly Fire. Rallying Roar, if we're in white, is a great card. I think a lot better than Dinosaur Stampede, but it is in a splash color. There's another Unfriendly Fire, which maybe we just take over the Sun-Crowned Hunters. This card is fine. I mean, it kills anything. I just don't... Like, all these cards are medium. I don't want to play any of them. I don't think I want to take this in a splash color that I'm not even necessarily playing. I'd like to limit myself just to red-green, and I already have plenty of those effects in Dino Stampede. So I think for that reason I'm going to take Unfriendly Fire. It's just a different role filler. Okay, Herald of Secret Streams seems cool. So here we have a Colossal Dreadmaw, or just a Frenzied Raptor. I think the Dreadmaw is better than the Sun-Crowned Hunters. Frenzied Raptor, I don't have many 3-drops, and that card does hit very hard. It is also likely to wheel. So I think I'm going to take the 6 mana guy and probably wheel the Frenzied Raptor. Okay, we can do this on Dinosaurs, I guess. Seems helpful enough. I can, you know, splash some white dinos. This pack has not been great for us so far. Okay, so Sunbird's Invocation is a big game. It's unclear if that's just better than a Deeproot Warrior, which is a 2-mana creature that hits for 3. Well, hits through 3 toughness guys. But But this card is awesome, especially if you have a lot of big dinosaurs and expensive plays. Like, it just takes over the late game. And I like it. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to try and Sunbirds again here. It does do nothing the turn you cast it, so that's important to remember. But after that, it will take over the game. I'll take another Sky Terror. This card is awesome. Fire Cannon Blast, definitely what we want. We just need to stay alive, and then we have tons of removal, some really big creatures. And yeah, I think we're doing pretty good here. Fire Cannon Blast, awesome card. Probably play the Daggertooth if I get it on the wheel, but hard to pass up on that. There's another Primal Amulet? I don't have enough instant sorceries, although we're getting close, but... oh, actually, okay, this is tough. So we have a Fathom Fleet Firebrand, which is a great 2-drop, but New Horizons is also excellent. Helps us splash, ramp, pumps our early 2-drops. Then we can get up to casting like Unfriendly Fires and Sunbird's Invocations. That's actually pretty tough. I think this card is just excellent though. I'm going to take that over New Horizons. I already have one. Here I think it might be a Fire Shrine Keeper. If we're getting up to a lot of mana, this card can just wipe 2 creatures off the board. And that's probably just better than Ixalan's Diviner. This is kind of just like a wall. And I don't think we really need walls in this deck. So, yeah, I'm going to take this card. Wow, Rallying Roar Wield. Maybe we're in the market for a Crash the Ramparts now. The fact that it pumps toughness and lets your guys survive a trade is pretty nice. And I think I prefer that over a Chalice. So I'm going to take this. Okay, now I wish I had taken the Chalice. I'll take another one, but I almost am for sure not playing 2. If we get really lucky, get like some crazy ramp, maybe this Brontodon makes it in. Not a huge fan of Hijack in a deck with this much removal. Like, if you're light on removal, Hijack can be sweet. But, this card just seems really bad. Right? You just kind of go all in. But I don't want 2 of these. Well, maybe I do. Who knows? Okay, we might play a Ryle. If we get it more, Ranging Raptors. It does give them trample as well. But yeah, right now we only have 1 in rage. I guess 2. 2 in rage, guys. So riling this guy actually is pretty cool. Daring Saboteur. Not for us. There's a Belligerent Brontodon, which means creatures hit with toughness. He costs 7. That actually doesn't impact us too much. Right? Almost all my guys have equal power and toughness. So I think I just grab another Sky Terror. This card is awesome. And this guy's a 7 mana 6/6 right now. Just worse than the Dreadmaw. Okay, now we're talking. There's a lot of dinosaurs here. This one being awesome. We're just drafting like the same deck as last time. But this card's 3 mana 3/3 Menace. And whenever a creature enters, that player's controller takes a damage. So it's pretty good against the Vampires deck when they try and make all the little tokens. And even without that, it's just a great card on its own. Pounce, I think we're super in the market for. We got a lot of big guys, and cheap removal is at a premium in this type of deck. Okay, Commune with the Dinos. We really just need to make sure that we have good mana, especially if we want to play these Sky Terrors. This can help mitigate Flood. There is a Fathom Fleet Firebrand, which I would take, but I think this is more important in our deck right now. So we can cut that guy. I don't really want to play Ryle. But we will if we have to. New Horizons. All these cards are great. Maybe Sunbirds, this isn't the home for it, considering how, like, you know, low our curve is, for the most part. but we seem to have a pretty solid dinosaur deck here. I'd like to hit like another Raging Raptors or something, like another solid 3-drop or 4-drop creature. Or, I mean, obviously it'd be nice if we can get more Hunt Masters, but seems unlikely. But triple Sky Terror is great. Maybe given that we cut our double green cards. We'll see what this is. Well, there's another Verdant Sun's Avatar. We could have had double. It's not even legendary. See, another Grazing Whiptail actually could fit the... So right as I talk about cutting it, I mean, this card is just a great role player in this type of deck. The biggest question is the double green easier to cast in this type of deck than just a 4/4? Or do I want a Verdant Sun's Avatar? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to take another Whiptail. Here, probably Rummaging Goblin. Or Raptor Companion. The card is pretty good. It is in white, which we're really trying to minimize, I think. And Rummaging Goblin does kind of fit the curve of this type of deck. One big problem with this style of deck is either drawing too many or too few lands. Right? If you just have like all 6-drops in hand, Rummaging Goblin can help get you out of that. But I think I'm just going to take the Companion. We seem to be beating down. We have like 1,000,000 Dinosaur Stampedes. And with the third Commune with the Dinosaurs, we're really in business now. So mana shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm going to take the Knight over the Firebrand. I think in this type of deck it's just better. Also, this card, it looks sweet. I mean, it's not good, but I really like how red this mythic symbol is with like the red rose. It's quite beautiful. But I wish it had a beautiful effect. Yeah, the Knight seems better than the Firebrand. Maybe we're in for Unknown Shores here. Really bad at casting Sky Terror, but other than that, maybe we need it to cast like white spells. I don't think we're in for Belligerent Brontodon, so give it a shot. Nest Robber. We might want one of those. We have 2 Dino Stampedes, we don't need more. Maybe we want a Blossom Dryad. I don't really like Kinjali's Caller as a splash card. Like if we were focused, then maybe it would be good, but Blossom Dryad's just fine. Again, Ryle. We only have one guy. This seems fine. This seems fine. There we go. This deck seems great, actually. With triple Commune, being able to find our white sources is actually pretty likely. So I feel comfortable running Raptor Companion. You know, I don't even think we have to run a Nest Robber. I think we have enough to cut that card's just not gonna make it. Bonded Horncrest is good. Double Unfriendly Fire. I'm trying to think what's a better top end. I actually don't know what's better between these two cards. Probably just the Dreadmaw. So we have 24 with triple Commune with the Dinosaurs and a lot of 2-drops. But I think, let's see, probably, given that we're playing 3 colors, we need 17 lands. Because Commune, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dinos. And this reveals the top 5. So it's like really likely that we can grab a dinosaur with it. So I think I'm okay playing 17. So I need to cut one more card. And Maybe it is just this Raptor Companion. I need to just minimize the splash, and I think the Sky Terrors are just better enough that they're worth playing. Whereas like a 3-1 random ground guy isn't exactly there. Given that, I think I am going to play 1 Dino Stampede over Crash the Ramparts. This can hit for so much damage in 1 turn. Because all our guys +2/+0 and trample. And that's really hard to come back from. Like, this is a 7 power trampler. These guys are 4 power trample menace. 5 power. Actually, is that better? Maybe I just want to Crash the Ramparts. Then I can trade a Knight for like a 2-drop and hit them for 3. Or I can just play another 6-drop. But I think given how many early 2-drops we have, this seems better. Okay, sort by color. So pretty much equal red-green. But we really kind of want green early for Commune with the Dinosaurs. So we're going to go 7 green, 6 red, 3 plains, and unclaimed territory. That might be too many plains, but we really want to maximize Sky Terror on turn. That's too many plains. We're going to play 2 plains. And I guess, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1 more forest. Or mountain. I think I want another mountain, right? We have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, yeah, 8 forests seems correct. Given triple commune, we can always pretty easily find our other splash colors. So this is the deck, and see you guys round 1.